Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Last we left off, we were continuing through Legacy. We just finished opening the second seal, but it seems like things are not exactly looking good for Anders here. He doesn't seem to be coping with the deep roads very well. Larius.
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Who is waking?
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
He what?
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
What is Corypheus?
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
You're talking about an awakened darkspawn. The Wardens have only encountered them once.
That's the Wardens. Always so sure of everything.
He wants what was once his.
Waking?
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
How did you get here?
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling, the music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore.
Your last advantage is you throw yourself at them.
Yes, I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
Tell me where you're going.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
Okay. Interesting. So Corypheus is in the vein of the architect. Well, Anders, you actually encountered the architect, if you'll recall. So you know kind of what we're dealing with. And of course Carver would know. He's probably been working directly with Charlotte. Maybe not, but there's a chance of it. And you know, my headcanon says that he has. Anyway. So, on we go to the next level, following Larius. What waits for us? Tower base? Huh. That doesn't look good, what waits for us ahead. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going back up. No, I'm kidding. We can't really. Those were deep stalkers. Whoa. What is this? Oh my gosh. And again, that sound. Deep stalkers? Ew! Ew, that's a giant spider casing that's been shed. Oh god, no! Fuck! Okay, take care of these deep stalkers. Once again being used as a padding an enemy. Although less of it now. By the way, Anders, how you doing?
I really need to stay out of the deep roads.
Still?
Bloody voices in here. I'm sure of it.
The sooner we find our way out of here, the better.
I agree with you most of all, Varric. Journal page.
That looks like Legion of the Dead armor. It's an Orzammar thing. No matter your crime, if you join the Legion and vow to die fighting Darkspawn, your name is cleared.
I had a friend from the Legion once. A girl named Sigrun. Not nearly as dour as you'd expect.
Huh. That's a nice little reference. It's ironic. Hearing of Tethras Garen's crime first gave me the courage to confess my own and join the Legion of the Dead. Knowing that a paragon's son could give in to the same base passions as a mere merchant, commit a murder even fouler than mine. Yet, he was sentenced to die in the deep roads for murdering his sister, not even offered the chance at the Legion. I am grateful every day for what the Legion gave me. A family, a purpose, and my name is clear. So when the Paragon learned that the Carta were responsible for the murder, not his son, I was the first to volunteer to retrieve the prince. It's not right that he should be the only one who doesn't know he's been exonerated. From the Journal of Malev Haran, Legion of the Dead.
The Legion of the Dead? Sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar?
Because his name is...
I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows?
Given that his first name is Tethris, which also happens to be your last name, I think there might be a connection, Varric. So, outside of running into, Girav, the creator of Bianca, there's another reason to have Varric down here with you. So, maybe, perhaps, the reason why I chose my particular teammates is becoming clear now? If not, it will be in time. Oh good, bones at the entrance. That's always an encouraging sign. Oh good, wide open area. Just kind of poking around at stuff. Pile of bones? Ah, flawed ruby. I see. And what's in here? Another journal page. Paragon Garen refuses to give up. We're the 8th Legion unit. He's sent after Tethras in the past 5 years. None dare tell him that after so long alone in the deep roads, Tethras is certainly dead. The Paragon insists he will see his heir restored to his rightful place. May the ancestors favor his cause. We follow the paths of other legionnaires, and so far we seem to be on the right trail. We're in a section of the deep roads that appears to have been altered by human magic, so perhaps we'll find some new clue here. We're going in tomorrow. Ancestors be with us. From the Journal of Carlos Aratak, Legion of the Dead.
That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the deep roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this was one of your ancestors?
Not directly, but a little closer than I like to come to my past, you know.
Huh. Interesting. Nice little touch there. Oh, a Herlock. Jump out of that stuff? That's what you're concerned with right now.
How about some sympathy for the... to the ground.
Let's see if we can knock you off of your balance a bit. No? That's fine. Can you guys please figure out how to aim from behind? Ow. Let's do a group heal just on general principles here. Oh. That's right, get away from the Hurlock Alpha. Everyone okay? Okay, good. Wow. In case you missed it, he was like, I hope nothing, you know, pops out of that stuff. Hey, have some sympathy for the one who's closest to the ground here. Well, what's up?
This is much wetter than I remember the deep roads.
Is that what you said to Hawk? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If I can get around this freaking corner! Dumat's ritual scroll. Place the offerings on the altar, then kneel before it with abject humility, head bowed and hands clasped, to say, These are our offerings, O Lord of Silence. Quest updated? Okay, fine. Wow, you are really magnetically drawn to that particular corner, aren't you? That's not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go.
We should light those torches.
We should we? Interesting. Oh, good. It extinguished all of them but that one. Interesting. Yay! I figured it out! Okay. Gloves of the Silent One. I are good at puzzle solving. Ah.
Blessed are you, Dumat, silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
Yeah, let's defile the altar. I don't give a shit. You probably could have gotten a bonus from that, but I'm pretty sure that's not how Sylvia rolls here. This is Dumat, after all. The old god who became the basis for the first archdemon. I don't feel like encouraging that, do you? Far more worth it to me, for the sake of integrity. But you can also go ahead with the ritual if you so desired. I just personally disagree with it. Okay, and the creeper noises are getting more prolific. Giant spiders. Holy shit! Why does it always have to be spiders and deep stalkers? Exceptional pelt. Oh, well, good day. I'm so glad that I got an exceptional pelt out of all of this. Apparently I went so sarcastic I went partly British. Journal page. This place is cursed. For 10 years, Tethras Garen has been sending legionnaires to search out our lost heir. Now I know what's become of them. There's no way out. This is no normal part of the deep roads. There's lyrium worked into the walls for the stone itself, some kind of human magic. From the outside, it looks like just another tunnel, but walk in and it's a prison. There is no way past the barriers, no way forward, no way back. But the trap remains open to every beast, darkspawn, and dwarf that wanders in. My brothers in the Legion have died, and I have done my best to lay their spirits to rest in the stone. I am the last. There will be no one to do the same for me, or for Tethras if he too was snared by this noose. For you, my prince, I wish you the stone's blessing. Atrast Tuncha. Totarnia Amagetal Tavash Iduk. Iduk, huh? May someone recite the ritual words over your bones and return your spirit to the stone.
A ritual? Let's take this with us.
Really? That's kind of nice of you, Hawk. In a way. Yay! A stale biscuit! Oh my god! We totally need that! We need to stuff that right down our pants. Stale biscuit. Oh, feels so
I can't imagine Lothering looking like this.
Don't interrupt my weirdness, Carver. Tethras Garen?
Atras Tunsha. Totania Amegtol Tavash Iduk.
That was sweet, Hawk. Now let's get out of here before you see me cry.
Oh. We made him cry. It's just a nice thing to do for Varric, his semi-ancestor. Huh. I'm sure this one shocks exactly no one. Oh good, people figured out how to hit him from behind. Hey. That really was quite a sweet thing to do for Varric. Going to the right first. Pile of bones. And speculations on Kirkwall. The records say Corypheus has been trapped below the Vimmark since the days of the Tevinter Imperium. Can it be a coincidence that the Darkspawn besieged this area more fiercely than anywhere else on the surface of Tethys? Or that Kirkwall, the closest city, suffers from endless plagues of violence, lunacy, human sacrifice, and blood magic? If one studies Kirkwall's public records, it becomes hard to deny that some malevolent force has long shaped its history. Could a Darkspawn, even a powerful mage, have such influence even as it slumbers? From a weather journal bearing the Grey Warden's seal. Curious. Does that mean to imply that a lot of the unrest in Kirkwall is due to, well, this Corypheus presence? Oh, goody!
Not doing anything. Not doing anything.
No, I wanted you to cast this spell here.
Not doing anything.
Wow.
Useless.
Oh, good, you turned it back to me. Goody!
Messing with us is suicide.
Well, that's that. Anything else over this way? Nope, just that little bit there. Alright, well, before we go any further that way, I'm actually going to cut the video off here, even though I still have a few minutes, but I will see you in the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age 2, where, well, we'll continue through Legacy and find out more about what's going on, although that is a rather interesting theory about why things are as bad as they are in Kirkwall, to explain the excessive blood magic and the fact that everyone just seems to be going downhill no matter what. Then no one seems resolved towards peace in any capacity. It really is a rather interesting theory, and the presence of this Corypheus seems to be adding a sort of tainting influence. I wouldn't doubt it. Anyway, I think I've pondered enough, and it's time to cut the video, but thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.